Cx1DJs, we do things different podcasts. I think I forgot my jacket over there. Let me see. Uh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hold on 1 minute. I'm back on. Sorry for that brief delay. I had to get my jacket. Couldn't start this without the jacket. It's cold in this studio. We're in a new studio, and the air is on. It's on. It's on. It's on. CX1DJs, we do things different podcasts. Got an out. We got Untold Story. Chris Brown. Got a really good show tonight, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing, man? Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Um, I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. This is the new CX1 DJs. We do things different podcast jackets. This jacket is $200. If y'all want one of these jackets, let me know. You can order it off the website, or you can order it directly right here right here. But the information is below. The cash app below. CX1 DJs Coalition LLC cash app is right there. You can order it, and it's $150 for this jacket. I will be promoting that all day. Done by Jones Graphics T-shirt printing. You want anything printed? Go to jonesgraphics404.com. That's jonesgraphics404.com. And we print, and anything over $500 is free shipping. Yeah. So yeah, we got the untold story of Chris Breezy. And this story is, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This story gonna be kind of dope because I love Chris Brown, and I actually met his mother actually in Richmond, Virginia, back in 2000 and it was 2001. And we're gonna get into that story. That's a real cute story. Chris Brown wasn't even out yet. He was still doing auditions and singing in schools and stuff like that. Now, the part of Virginia he's from is like, I'm just going to say Richmond. It's outside of Richmond, Virginia. We're just going to say Richmond, Virginia. Virginia is actually the suburb of Richmond, Virginia, but we're just going to say Richmond, Virginia. Shout out to my brother, Shawnee B. What up? So, and shout out to TCAP. So we're just going to say Richmond, Virginia. But yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting Chris Brown's mother back in 2000, actually in Richmond, Virginia, on my way to New Jersey to visit my mother back in 2000. Leaving at that point, I was in Carolinas at that time. I was leaving the Carolinas to go, and she was actually at the gas station and pitting up flyers. At this time, Chris Brown was still in high school. 2000, yeah, he was in middle school actually, and he had a show he was doing at the school, a talent show he was doing, and his mother was actually promoting it. She was at all the gas stations. And if you know anything about Virginia, you can't pump your own gas. They have the gas attendant come and pump your gas. And when you get close to Richmond, DC, that DMV area, you don't pump your own gas. Only time you pump your gas when you get closer to the Carolinas. Then once you hit the Carolina, you get out of Richmond, you get out of Virginia, excuse me, in the Baltimore area, you go further south, you got to pump your own gas. Once you get like to Richmond, that area, they got people that pump your gas. If you in Philadelphia, you got people that's gonna pump your gas. So yeah, so I met her actually outside the gas station. I think it was what gas station was that? I don't want to lie because I ain't a liar at the Untold Stories, but I don't remember the gas station. But it was at the gas station. She was actually posting up Chris Brown flyers before he was the Chris Brown he is today. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was single at the time. We talking about 2000. It was 1999, 2000. I won't forget it. I'm gonna tell you what car I was driving. I was driving a Ford. What it wasn't an Escort. It was a Ford. It was a Ford, two-door Ford. We had the rims on it, 22s. It was pretty. I'm trying to think. It wasn't no Escort. Ford. I forgot what it was, but it was dope for that time of the year. So as we get right into this shit. So she was cute. His mother was always gorgeous. Shout out to Chris Brown's mother. She was sexy. Anyway, she was handing out the posters, and she gave me one of the posters. And he was a rising star. He was always a singer and a songwriter. She said, "Yeah, I'm promoting." I said, "Well, who's this?" She said, "Oh, that's my son. This Chris Brown mother we talking about." I said, "All right, yeah." I said, "Yeah, I be rapping too." And she looked at me like, "Hey, anybody a rapper and shit." We talking about 2000, just way before September 11. She said, "Yeah, this is my son," and he was young, Chris Breezy. So I think he was about that was 2000. 14 or 13, something like that. He wasn't in the car. It was his mother. And his mother and a couple of other guys was, street team, I guess. Back then, the street team was very popular. And it was handing out. I won't never forget that. It was Richmond, Virginia at the gas station. And so Chris Brown been doing this a long, long time. Shout out to my brother Shawnee B. Shout out to T-Cap. Check it in. Yeah, so we're gonna get into the Untold story. Before we start, I got to shout out to all my sponsors and all the channels I'm on. So shout out to everybody that's watching on X, Spotify, YouTube, Cx1DJs Radio on the TuneIn, iHeartMedia, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, X, Facebook, Twitch, and also TikTok. Everybody is watching and everybody is sharing and liking this. I appreciate everybody liking, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. We are definitely growing in size. I want to thank everybody that actually support the Cx1DJs. Don't be on here capping and don't be on here bullshitting around. Shout out to T-Cap. I'm glad you can read. You missed our earlier show, T-Cap. I didn't see you on here earlier, sir. I guess you was working. I didn't see. We had the military. We had the U.S. Army on here earlier. That was crazy. We had my guy from the U.S. Army on here, and that show was awesome. It was awesome. It was 3 p.m. earlier. So let's get into some notes before we start the Untold story, because we can't start without getting into my notes. Yeah, so I want to shout to everybody from. Hold up, I want to fuck up the label, because I fuck up the label, I'm gonna get my ass cursed. Job Records. So Job Records is Chris Brown. It's a CB Entertainment. I'm reading y'all, so don't be laughing at me. And Epic Records. So this is a joint venture of them allowing us to do the show on Chris Brown. And shout out to all my industry investors and all my coach from iHeartMedia, Julia Simmons, our PR, and everybody in New York City that have been helping us do the Untold stories. Shawnee B, you ain't been here in a while, man. We got industry motherfuckers fucking with. You ain't been here in a while, sir. But you here today. Shout out to my brother Shawnee B out there upstate. So let's get into it. So the story of Chris Brown, it leads me to the story that some of the shit I'm not gonna cover tonight, because we give flowers to the artists. We don't tear them down. I think as all music artists, we have our good and bad days. And as a young artist, we definitely have to grow into who we are. So Chris had to do that. I mean, we're not going to talk. We are not going to talk about the Rihanna situation. We're not going to talk about none of the stuff he was accused of with Rihanna, because that's not untold. We tell stories that you don't know. We tell stories of our journaling. We all journalists now, so our PRs, our reporters, our investigators that go out and get information that you niggas don't know. And this is an uncut show. So we're not going to report on none of Chris Brown downfalls. Like when we did the show on P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, we didn't report on none of his downfalls. So we're not going to continue. We're not going to start doing the messy like everybody else do. Chris Brown, to me, is an excellent vocalist. He's an excellent dancer. He's an excellent rapper. Did you ever heard any of Chris Breezy music, like his rap music? Listen to me. This guy can rap. He rap. When he was beefing with them other guys, I ain't going to say their names because this is not about them. He had lyrics when he went after the other people that he was beefing with from Migos. So I will say this. I say, damn, I would love to hear a whole rap album by Chris Breezy. And T-Cap, you came on kind of late. This is the Cx1DJs new jackets. Podcast jackets. This jacket is $150. Anybody want to buy one? We got all sizes and only we got all colors too. So it won't have this on here, the cocking out, but we do have the jackets. We do have the Cx1DJ jackets. Now this one here is made custom by me, but this right here we have the jackets. We got the long sleeve jackets and we also have the short sleeve jackets, and it's $150 plus tax. Free shipping. So if anybody want to support the brand, if you part of the brand, you get the t-shirts. You buy one, it's $55. The new Cx1DJs podcast t-shirts is $55, and then you get 2 t-shirts for $85. Powered by Jones Graphics t-shirt printing. The jackets I love this. Right now it's kind of cool out here in Atlanta. It was hot as fuck the whole all week. Then it got cool. So we got to plug this in all through the show. Today's show is sponsored by Jones Graphics T-shirt printing. Any printing needs from 1 to 1 million. Visit our website jonesgraphics404.com. I repeat, jonesgraphics404.com. Don't be a hater. Be a gratulator. Buy a T-shirt today. And we also sell winter clothes all year round. So winter, you can buy hoodies, long sleeves, T-shirt, jackets. Go to that website. We got it for you. All right, back to Chris Brown. Yeah, like I said, he's a good rapper. I said, man, I need to hear a whole album from Chris Breezy. Why not, right? I said, that'd be something interesting. So he been singing and writing. So he been a songwriting and singing since the age of 8. He started, of course, like everybody in the church. Who did not start in the church? He started in the church. I think everybody, that's their signature. He started singing in the church, in the choir and shit. Everybody started in the goddamn church, singing in the choir, in the bathrooms, and while you taking a shit. Nigga, I started singing in the bathroom. Now, everybody started singing in the goddamn bathroom. If you wasn't singing in the bathroom, you were singing in the church, choir, school play, shit like that. Easter play, talent shows. So Chris started like everybody else that started. That was R&B singer back in them days. Now you gotta understand something. Coming up in the early 2000s, like trying to get your foot in the game. Back in that time, it was not easy. We didn't have all the social media we have now back in 2000. See, Chris been doing it at an early young age. His mother wanted him to be a model. Chris said, nigga, I ain't no fucking model. Now we're gonna get into it. I gotta give you the good and the bad, but we're gonna when we do the bad, it's gonna be classy. Because when I get into this podcast world as a DJ, and I've been a DJ my whole fucking life and a rapper and all that bullshit, I said I'm gonna be honest with myself and I'm gonna be honest with everybody that I'm doing the reporting with. So I'm gonna be not disrespectful to the artists that I'm doing on. And thank for everybody from the Chris team and everybody from Epic Records and Jive Records for allowing us to clear the story and clear the pictures and everything and the video they gave me. I appreciate all that. And I can't look at no text messages. I can't look at no text messages. Johnny B, I think you texted me, brother. I can't look at that. Yeah. So real quickly, Johnny B texted me while I'm on the show. Love you, Johnny B. Can't look at it. Real quickly, I got to text my president. He's not on here. What the fuck? Anyway, so I definitely want to give props to Chris for actually toughing it out because he pretty much ran. I must say this, either as a young man, he pretty much ran his career. You might say, what the hell you mean by that? You haven't been, some of you, if you're not from up north, most of us grow up fast. So 13 and a 12-year-old mindset up there is like 21 to damn 30, goddamn it. Everybody's, and it depends on how developed you are. So, well, I'm getting at it. He pretty much ran the show. His mother ran the show, but Chris ran the show. All right. So it was definitely reported, Untold right here, that I'm gonna say this because it's got to be respectful. Chris ran the show over there. His mother was the guardian, but Chris ran the show. And if y'all don't know that, now you know. So he was doing the recording. He was doing a lot. You hear? Thank you. He was doing the recording, and they had a little studio in the crib. His father did, or his stepfather. I don't want to get that twist up. I think that was stepfather, producer, or mother, boyfriend, whatever that was. But the notes I got from my people. So he start singing, never rapping. The rapping actually came apart last year, 2024, when he started rapping. Chris Brown never was fucking rapping. So it kind of dawned on me. I guess he's like, well, fuck it, niggas. Y'all do it. I could do it. So that was kind of iffy to see Chris rap, but it was dope. So back to his career. He pretty much ran where he was going to be at an early young age. At 14, he started doing talent shows. He didn't do talent shows until 14. I got my notes right here. He didn't start doing talent shows till 14, but then his mother didn't like the crowd he was hanging with. Hold on a minute. I love you too, baby. His mother didn't like the crowd. When I see my brother, I got to read what he got. His mother didn't like the crowd he hanged out with. So some of the people that was in his circle from middle school to high school, his mother didn't like them. His mother didn't care for them. So that one of the guys actually was one of his producers on the first album, the Chris Brown album, self-titled Chris Brown. We get into that in a minute. So his mother didn't like the crowd he was with out in they was from DC actually. They used to come to the suburbs of Virginia and hang out with Chris, and a lot of them was doing drugs and stuff like that. And we talking about a young Chris Brown, like 14 years old. All right. So his mother didn't like it. Of course, they went back and forth with you young, you don't want to hear the shit your mother's saying. Especially he's brought up in privilege. You know the kids that brought up in privilege, motherfucker, fuck you, mama. I'm gonna hang with this motherfucker. I ain't saying Chris said that. That didn't come out of my mouth. But I'm gonna say this: he wasn't brought up in the projects. I love you, Chris, but we both know he wasn't brought up in the unstable environment. He was not brought up in poverty. We won't report no bullshit like that because anybody report that's a fucking lie. He was brought up in they had money over there. His mother made sure he was good, clean, had the latest Jordans, the latest Gucci, whatever was popular back in 99 and early 2000s, he had it. And his mother wanted him to be a model. Like I said, she didn't want him to fucking sing. Chris was tall. He was tall back then. He's tall now. Of course he was tall. But for his age, he was tall. She said, either you're going to be a model or a ball player. He's like, motherfucker, I ain't being none of that shit. But he liked playing ball, as you guys see now. I'm doing some real reporting in this motherfucker news. I'm on my journalist shit. Yeah, so she said, either you're going to be a fucking model. This is what mother said. Model or ball player. He like, I ain't being no goddamn model. He was not one. He wasn't on that pretty boy shit. He wanted to be He wanted to be outside he wanted to be outside before outside was popular. Because most of the people he hung out with from the DMV area, I'm just gonna say DMV because the part of Virginia he's from, I'm not gonna fucking say that because my PR told me to say Richmond. I'm gonna say Richmond because he's from the suburbs, and Richmond got more street cred than the part he's from. And I love you, Chris Brown, but where you from is high society. So we're going to just say Richmond, Virginia for you, Chris, all right? We don't want to take up none of your street cred because Chris Brown kicked some ass out here. He did. I think we get into blood if he's a blood or not. He's not a Crip, though. He's not GD either. He's not Vice Lord. He's not Latin King. He's more on the blood side. But Chris, let me ask you a question, Chris Brown. Because I love you. And I know your people are going to see this because they know we doing it. And you tagged in it. And we doing it. So anyway, Chris Brown, my nigga, I love you. On some DJ shit, played all your music, did all kind of specials on you on the radio station. Why the hell would you go to be a blood at you this stage of your life of success? I'm gonna ask Chris. You could DM me, the motherfucker. You can curse me on the DM. This is untold story of you, but some people might know he's a blood. I don't fucking know. He said he was. I don't fucking know. And that ain't no allegedly either. So, Chris, we know that you could whip some ass. All right? We know you ain't no punk. But I want to ask you, as I'm 52 years. Hold on, Mike. I'm 52 years old. So I want to ask you, why would you be in the gang at this point of your success? Chris gonna say, motherfucker, I was outside before outside was outside, back before I got into the game. That's what Chris gonna say. I'm quite sure he'll DM me that. And for you niggas that be hating, niggas be DM me. I fuck with stars, nigga. You think I get successful just fucking with unknown motherfuckers? Come on now. Shout out to Chris Brown people as well, and his manager and his publicist. So, but I told them, I said I'm gonna be asking questions that normal people would ask, like successful people like myself and other people around me and people that love Chris Brown. Why the fuck would you be in any kind of gang when you at the point you are now? I want to be affiliated with the motherfuckers. And Chris, we love you. We just asking. 'Cause I'm asking as a fan, not even a DJ, not even a radio host. I'm just asking as a fan. So moving on. So Chris did his thing, and he actually landed his record deal. We're gonna get into that right now. I'm gonna go into my my notes here because I don't want to fuck up nothing, and we're gonna get into it. So for those who don't know, Chris Brown is a Gemini. People say, what, why do that matter? It matters. Geminis is different. They different. Born May 5th, 1989. I know what I was doing in 89. I just graduated at a grammar school. A PS32. That's what I was doing. I remember in 89 was drug dealing. I went out to a goddamn one of the biggest drug dealers in my hood took me out for graduation. Me and his nephew. I remember that shit when I graduated. Shout out to Duncan Project. Shout out to Wadu. That nigga Wadu took me out for my goddamn graduation. Motherfucker. Shout out to Wadu. I figure I just give you a shameless plug. Because 89, that's what I was going to my graduation. I don't forget it. I won't ever forget it. Yeah, so he's born in 1989, very young man. So that bring him his age at 36 years old. So he's 36. And he will be 37 in May 5th of this year. He'll be 37. So very young man. I'm old enough to be his father. All right. So Chris, let me get this. So Chris Brown, keep in mind what I said. I met his mother in 2000. I don't want y'all to ever forget that. True story. Untold story of Chris Brown, Cx1DJs. At a gas station in Richmond, Virginia, I was on my way to New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey. True story, y'all. I ain't making this shit up. You might say, how do you remember that was Chris Brown? Because I remember the young man. And I remember her saying his name was Chris Brown. And the poster said Chris Brown on it. They was promoting a talent show he was doing. And she was hanging this shit up in the gas station. Can't make this shit up. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't do untold stories unless I'm tied to the story. I'm just giving y'all a little plug-in. I don't know the motherfucker. I don't know them. I never met him. None of that shit. Some of these other artists I met. I never met Chris Brown, but I met his mother. Okay, so I could tell early on, I love you, Chris, but he like, yo, mom, you gonna hand them motherfucking flies out. Because Chris was not in the car. It was, like I said, it was like three men. It was a bunch of them. And they was handing out. Well, I will say he had a good support system. And he was, I guess he should be in the car at 12 or 13. He was young back then. When he first signed his first record deal with Job Records. See, a lot of people thought Job Records dissolved. Job Records is still out here now to today. So he signed his first record deal with Job Records. He signed it with Job Records in 2004. I want y'all to hear me. I met his mother in 2000. Y'all work with me. Stay with me. He signed He signed his first record deal in 2004. So I want y'all to stay with me. You might say, what the fuck was Job Records doing all them fucking years? Because his first album did not come out until 2006. So that was 2 years on the shelf with Job Records. I'm going to tell you what they was doing. Back then, it was such a thing of artist development. It's such a thing of getting songwriters. Even though Chris Brown was a songwriter, you want to hear some shit that might make you fall out in your chair? Chris Brown didn't write none of his shit. Not on the first album. Now, somebody said he wrote. He was a co-writer. You know, you write some shit and then another writer come in and fix it. That's what happened on the Chris Brown first album. So now he was a writer. Now I'm not taking shit from Chris Brizzy because he might come and beat my ass. Chris, I love you, but I'm this untold stories of you. So I got to tell the stories people don't fucking know. Fuck. How can I say this? Because I'm respectful and I love Chris Breezy. Too cheesy. So the self-titled album, Chris Brown was a co-writer on most of the album. The album, subtitled Chris Brown, went double platinum. Nigga, do you know what that mean? And I'm gonna go back to what I was, because this is one of the shows I gotta go back. I gotta start and go back to where I began, because so you can understand the untold story of Chris Brown. So let's go back to 2000. Okay, it took them 4 years to get the record deal. When his mother was handing out flyers for one of his talent shows, he didn't just get a deal then. For all you fucking rappers in 2026 that think you're gonna blow because Twitter, Instagram, X, Facebook, nigga, get your ass up and hand out some fucking flowers like Chris Brown. I mean, flyers, excuse me. You hold on, nigga. You said his mama. I don't give a fuck who do it, as long as somebody representing you out there doing it. Lazy bitches. Nigga, I lazy. I made it, nigga. I don't gotta handle shit. Okay, you might don't, but you better have somebody that fuck with you, that believe in you, handing out your fucking flyers, merch, t-shirts, condoms, whatever the fuck you promoting with your name on it. I'm a DJ. I'm out here in these streets. I'm in the trend. I'm outside, nigga. When I'm out here promoting this podcast, I'm promoting my artist Punkinfoot. I'm promoting my brand. I be seeing so many motherfuckers out here think they made it. They ain't doing shit with their career. They want me to do some shit for them for free. Chris Brown had his mama and boyfriend and girlfriend out there handing out his flyers. Let me rephrase that, because Chris Brown was young. He was 12 or 13 at the time. His mother was his manager at that time. That was his mother's job as a manager, as a PR, whatever the hell she was at that time. She was his manager. I got the notes here. Whoever represents you need to be out promoting you. I don't give a fuck you 2 or 82, nigga. Somebody need to be promoting you. Don't, because now back then, and we talking about 2000, y'all. I want y'all to get lost in the fucking sauce. It was hard as fuck to get a record deal. You could be the dopest motherfucker ever. It was not easy to get a record deal in 2004. It was not easy to get a record deal in the 90s. Back in them days, you had to be fucking dope. That's why Chris Brown is dope as fuck now. That's why he is here now. He got signed. All right. I saw them promoting Chris back in 2000 in Richmond, Virginia at a gas station. I want you to stay in your fucking mind. Butterrock. I was in my hoopty. I was driving from North Carolina. At that time, I was living in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm going to tell you where the fuck I was at, because I'm going to tell you the whole story, because it's a true story, untold story of Chris Brown. All right? And I'm a part of it, because I met his fucking mother. The person that gave birth to him, I met her, and she was sexy as a motherfucker. Chris, you got a sexy-ass mother. And that's on a respectful level. So I'm going to say this again for the people that's coming in late. I met his mother at a gas station, pumping gas, and I was pumping gas. Actually, I wasn't pumping gas. The gas attendant was pumping gas. I was trying to pump gas. The Arab said, no, we pump gas. We pump gas. You pay after I pump the gas. You get back in car. So I ain't get back in no damn car. So I went to get something. I went in the store to get something, and I saw his mother handing out the shit outside the gas station. Okay, they was pumping her gas, was pumping my gas. And she was so pretty. I like, damn, what the hell? What the hell? On some YK Neat shit. So she told me who he was. It was her son, and she promoting one of his talent shows or one of his shows he's doing. And I remember that because she was fine, and I remember the little boy name was Chris fucking Brown. And now he's from Virginia, which I know now, years later. Shit. When he made it, I said, yeah, I remember meeting that motherfucking mother, his mother. Damn. Shit, I could have been that nigga DJ. At that time, I was outside. I wasn't worried about no goddamn DJ. I was a street nigga. I was like, not street nigga, but my mind wasn't on no DJ shit. I was young my damn self. 2000, I was in my 20s, child. I was thinking about fucking, though. I ain't gonna lie. Butterrock, would you think about fucking that nigga mother? Yes, nigga. Yes. Yes. I ain't gonna lie. I was like horny and shit. I was like, damn, everybody. You know, when you're back in your 20s, you think everybody want to fuck you. So I saw Chris Brown mother. I was like, damn, she had nice body, sexy as fuck. How you brown skin, almost hot yellow. Woo. She was nice. She handed me the flyer. I don't got that shit. That's 2000. You still got the, I had them hating ass, unbelievable niggas. You still got the flyer? No, nigga, I don't got it from 2000. That nigga capping, nigga, fuck you. No, I don't got the flyer, bitch. I know how hating that nigga. You still got the flyer. Goofy ass hating ass niggas. No, bitch. I don't got the flyer. That's what you hating fuckers on the other side hating. All right, so I met her. Boom. Let's get back to the business part of this. So it took from 2004 all the way to 2006 for his first album to come out. So that was 2 years of artist development. This is getting ready, dancing. They wanted him to have the package deal. So I spoke to another one of my close partners from Epic Records. He said, yeah, well, you know, when he got signed with Jive, Epic was doing the distribution for Jive Records. You niggas didn't know that. Untold story of Chris Brown. Because Epic actually went bankrupt. Did y'all know that? Not Epic, Jive Records. Slow down, bitch. Slow down. Okay, let me slow down. Because I'm saying the wrong fucking label and they're going to start texting me like, motherfucker, what? Bitch, we never was bankrupt, bitch. We Epic Records, motherfucker. Warner Music Group, bitch. So let me get my shit slow down. Jive Records went bankrupt. Then Jive Records came another entity because the Jive Records is really from overseas. All right, and then an American company bought it, and then they merged with Epic, and they went Epic. They're a division under Epic Records right now. Get my shit together. That's a true story. Yeah. So at the time, Jive was phasing into Epic. Epic was the distributor of Jive, major label shit. All right. So, but really, if you go look up Chris Brown shit, it's gonna say Jive, but really is on the Epic. He's on Epic Records. Period. The way they want to slice it, slap it, rub it down a whole load. He signed to Epic fucking Records. The people out there gave me the permission to do this show tonight was from Epic Records. Wasn't from Jive Records. I said, damn, Jive Records still around in this motherfucker. But when they gave me the notes, Jive Records is all over it. But anyway, back to this. It took 2 years. He got signed in 2004. It took 2 years to put artist development, which it would have took longer. You might ask yourself, why do it take so long for artists that get signed to come out? I'm answering that question. Some motherfuckers ain't ready to come out. Some motherfuckers don't got the skill or the talent to come out when they get signed. You get that advance money, you think you made it. No, motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you when you made it. Hold on for a minute. I'm sorry, my mic came out. I'm gonna tell you when you made it. Shout out to everybody on Spotify and Amazon Music. If my sound go out, don't worry. Don't worry. It's nothing wrong with your speakers. That's my shit acting crazy. I'm gonna tell you when you made it. When you hear your shit, this is when you know you made it. When you hear your shit on the motherfucking radio. Until you hear your shit, even now, and fuck that nigga that left. Even now, you did not make it until you are on the radio. I don't give a fuck about any kind of radio. Internet radio? No, listen. Internet radio matters. You did not make it until you on any kind of radio. Internet radio, it matters. As long as you can hear it around the world. If you're not on something that you can't hear around the world, you ain't fucking make it. If I can't turn on my iPhone or my Android and pull up the station that's playing your music, motherfucker, you didn't make it. For all those, we got the Cx1DJs. We got to plug in our sponsor, Jones Graphics. We got the Cx1DJ new jackets. It's $150. I'm asking everybody, can y'all fucking support the Cx1DJs, please? This jacket is $150, and we got sleeveless, and we got the ones with the sleeves. All right, this is a custom, so it kind of look like this. We just got the jackets. It will have this and the logo on it. So this is custom made for me. I just have my people put it on there, but we do have the Cx1DJs podcast jackets. All right. And it's thin, so you can wear it in the winter. No, we got the one with the fur on it, but we got the ones for the summer. See, these summer jackets is $150. The winter jackets is $350. So I want everybody to start supporting Cx1DJs and buy the merch. And no, if you're a member, you still got to pay for it. Merch costs money, y'all. Shit ain't free. We got the T-shirt, the Cx1DJ podcast T-shirts. It's $55 for one. You get 2 T-shirts. If you want to order 2, we give you a dope-ass discount, $85 for 2. Free shipping. All the details is below in the runner here. You see the information. It got the Cx1DJ. It says Cx1DJ's Cash App, Right there, Cx1DJs Coalition LLC. Y'all don't gotta ask me where to buy that. You can order, you can send the money to the Cash App, DM me the receipt, and I will make sure you get the t-shirts. I'm the owner of Jones Graphics, all right? My company, and built on Watson Printing. But unfortunately, Watson Printing would be printing this, but Jones Graphics would send the order to Watson Printing, and then Watson Printing would print out the t-shirt or the jacket and mail it to you. That will be coming from Watson Printing, Bill Watson Company. But Cx1DJs and Jones Graphics will be the one that collect the money for that, being is going to us. So I ask everybody, if you see this in the podcast land, or you hear it, or you say you with me, or you're a part of Cx1DJs, you could pick up a jacket for $150. All sizes is $150. If you wear a 5X, we got your size. It's just gonna be $150. Free shipping. We have right now, we got all colors in stock, but we are selling. I sold about 10 of these jackets today because I promoted earlier. Shout out to everybody from the U.S. Army that bought the jackets. I appreciate you. Y'all supported me. I really appreciate everybody from the U.S. Army that supported me today when I supported one of their soldiers. How the fuck the U.S. Army support me and my own people? What the fuck? I need to get all the Army niggas on and I'm gonna get rid of my niggas, get all the Army niggas. God damn it. Shit. All them Army, I had 10 sales from the U.S. Army. Them niggas got the money. No, they human just like y'all. They got jobs. They fighting to save the country, and some of them about to get deployed, and they still brought jackets and t-shirts. So Cx1DJs, just get up. Come on, get that money, get that wallet out. You sound like a preacher at the church. Nah, I'm sound like real. I ain't sound like no goddamn preacher at the church. Shout out to the U.S. Army. They brought 10 goddamn jackets, not t-shirts. Y'all do the math. 150 a jacket. They brought 10. No cap. Shout out to the U.S. Army, because they looked out for DJButterrock. Dun, 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 yeah. Anyway, back to the Chris Brown show. All right, so like I said, it took him 2 years of artist development. Don't get it twisted. 2 years. Shout out to everybody that's checking in on checking. You missed a little, you missed a lot. I recap a little bit. Chris Brown got signed. His first record deal was in 2004. His album didn't come out to 2006. 2 years of artist development. Chris, he at first in the beginning, he like, man, it's too much. Let me give you an untold story now. He said, man, that's just too much. This ain't what the fuck out. Chris, I don't want to fucking do this. His mother said, son, you got to do it. This is a true story. I'm just reacting on some acting shit, because that's what I do. They throw your flavor, my neighbor. So Chris, he told his mother, listen, I don't want to do that shit. She wanted him to sing and dance and rap. All Chris wanted to do was sing. He didn't want to fucking dance, not rap, model. He didn't want to model. He did not want to dance. She said, listen here, Chris, if you trying to make it, you got to be a package deal. His mother told him this back early. And so when he got his deal with the record label, with Jive, she see, son, I tell you, this is real. Chris ain't believe it till he started recording with Pete Diddy and all these big ass people. Then he starts seeing that this could work. He knew it was real when he heard his first song running on the radio. That's when he knew this shit was real. So his people sent me yeah, Chris, I'm gonna read it. Chris Brown said, I'm gonna stop saying this, people. Y'all know I got it from them. Chris did not really take it seriously until once you heard his song on the radio. Once you hear your song on the radio, pretty much in his mind and everybody's mind and all his people in his high school assume Chris made it. Then he was performing in Richmond, Virginia at one of the biggest coliseums there. And when you have your high school and your middle school people that you went to school with and you only 16, Chris Brown had a double album at 16 years old. Some of you niggas only got an album out at 80 years old. So one thing about Chris that he had to work on was anger. He had an anger problem. I got a fucking anger problem. I'm ready to slap a shit out of a motherfucker as we speak. He had an anger problem. He was lashing out. They was at a press meeting, actually outside the BET Awards. He yelled at a couple of people. His mother said, calm down. He said some nasty stuff to his mother. Then he said, I'm sorry, Mom. I was told to say this. I'm sorry, Mom. I respect you. and thank you for all you do, and hugged his mother outside the BET Awards. Now this is backstage, the VIP area. No one saw that. It was given to me to say, hey, we gotta understand that Chris had a lot of downfalls through his anger, but he did get anger management in 2005 for that, not for that incident, but for his anger. Now we're talking about 2005. This is before Rihanna and all the other shit he got into. The young man had an anger problem back in the beginning. All right, but he witnessed this. One thing about this shit, he was 17 years old when he went to anger management. 17. So, you had a problem at 17. People say that counseling shit works. It only works if you want that shit to work. If you don't want it to work, it ain't gonna fucking work. He wanted to work because the label was not gonna release anything else unless it was mandatory for Chris to go to counseling, anger management, and some shit with his family. He had to sit down with some family because his mother wasn't. She was co-managing him with another management company. And guess who was else was managing Chris Brown? Chris Lighty Brothers, Violator Management. So Violator came in and was helping his mother out right along with some other managers that Job Records put in place for Chris Brown. So he dropped the first album. It went double platinum. He shot the music video, performed at all the awards, American Music Awards, BET Awards, MTV Awards. Chris Brown started to be a household name. So what happened when you start getting millions of dollars? What happened when you start getting a lot of girls? What happened when you start going on tour? He went on his first tour with B2K and a couple other people. It was B2K. I know B2K. There's a couple other people. So I ain't reading. I'm not gonna report the shit you guys already know. That's some goofy shit. And then this won't turn into an untold story. This turned into some shit you already know. And we don't report the shit you know. We will report the shit you don't know. So he went on tour with B2K. Let's talk about that. One of the members of B2K was pretty much had a girl in there that they brought on the road. Why the fuck would you bring your girl on the road with you? What are you doing? Now, Chris Brown, I listen. I want to know. I love you, Chris, but I'm asking. Let me talk to the people from B2K. Now I know B2K. This ain't about them, and this ain't allegedly. I got to know. I got the pictures. I got all kind of shit. So one of the members from B2K brought one of their girls. It was one of their girlfriends. Okay, one of the girls hollered at Chris Breezy. One of the girls. So it was a couple of girls on the road with them. One of the members' girlfriends hollered at Chris Breezy. All right. And I was told that Chris Breezy gave her the dicky. And he don't worry, that was on 18. There was no young nigga shit going on there. We don't support that kind of shit. I wouldn't even report that. So I double checked. It was 18, and the girl got the dizzy of the drizzy. The dicky from the drizzy. Damn it. So don't worry, nobody fought or nothing because Chris was tall as hell. Niggas from B2K was on some bullshit. Well, they was on some shit like that. So anyway, nothing happened. I said, did any of the members try to fight Chris? I said, hell no. They act like the shit never happened. And then after he smashed one of the girlfriends from B2K while they was on tour, the chick actually said she wanted to go to the next show date with Chris. Where the fuck do they do that at? So you, my girlfriend, you get fucked by another member from, you get fucked by another artist while we on tour, and you tell me you want to go with that nigga? That girl was choosing like hell. Shout out to B2K. Untold stories of Chris Brown. Yeah, he smashed her and nothing happened. Nobody was fighting that. They went on the whole tour. Now, Chris ain't continue to fuck the girl. No, we ain't gonna say that. No. My notes say no. Well, they don't say nothing else about it. I know she got smashed and nobody got in no fight. They continued to tour. It was him, B2K, and a couple other people. They said in others, so I don't know who else was on that tour. And that tour was to what year was that? 2008. So I don't know who the hell was on that tour and but I know it was the B2K shit. That shit went to every city. Dude, I think Bow Wow was on that shit. Chris Brown, I don't know. I ain't look it up because that ain't my job. My job is to report what the PRs give me. If the PRs ain't get it, I ain't fucking report what the PRs give me, my people give me, and what I know personally. Yeah, so that happened. So imagine you go on the road, right? You on a world tour with Muhammad and your man, and you bring your girl. That's like me bringing my girl. Me, hey baby, yeah, we going. I'm DJing. I'm on the road, and then DJ Red Alert got it. You know, he see my girl, and he like, yo, I'm about to fuck your girl, Butterrock. My girl said, you know, I go in the bathroom to go take a piss. Then my girl start hollering at this nigga. We go to the hotel. We in the same fucking, you know, when you on tour, I'm gonna tell you how the promoters do it for you niggas that never went nowhere. They book all the talent in the same fucking hotel. Cheap ass niggas. They don't split up everybody and put everybody in the same. You might be on different floors, but you in the same motherfucking hotel. So I'm assuming I'm gonna walk down this shit with B2K and Chris Brown because we're gonna stay on it for a little bit because that's one. When they put this in the notes, that was like one of the bullet points to end this shit with. So picture this shit. You do your show. Bow. See all the bitches. Chris Breezy. And B2K was bad too. Don't B2K was the shit back then. Don't trip on B2K. All right, so you go. So I was figuring how this shit happened because they wasn't fucking backstage. So when the fuck did he fuck this nigga? And they won't tell me what the name of the artist from B2K. Of course they kept that out. They didn't want to be too messy. But I'm quite sure Chris Brown know who the fuck he fucked girlfriend from B2K. But anyway, so I like, where the hell they do this? And it was up age. They made sure they say he was over 18. 18. The girl was 18, whatever. So they in a hotel. So I guess she found out what room Chris Brown was in. Because like, there was a door behind stage. So how disrespectful is like, so I'm one of the members from B2K. I go to sleep. My girl slip out the room. She finds out they had two ways back then. She two-way Chris Brown. Hey, this nigga sleep, Chris. Where you at? I don't know. I'm on the third floor. What's up, baby? She like, well, I'm coming, baby. This is how it had to go. And Chris starts singing. All the bullshit is from the birds. You was fucking with that vulture. I gotta dig you. I know you hurt. She said, ah! So she went up to his room, right? And gave him that booty. That nigga said, all that bullshit for the birds. You now fucking with a vulture. Chris be singing his ass off, nigga. So anyway, I'm assuming the other nigga was asleep or went out to do some shit and his girl was free and got smashed by Chris Breezy. Too cheesy. I think I'm ready to kill myself. I think now I won't be killing myself. It's more vicious than the damn seed. Because I'm going to tell you how player my man took it. I heard when he found out his girl was fucking Chris, he played like, man, you can have that bitch. Now that's how you do it, nigga. B2K member, whoever you was. You're like, man, I got plenty of them bitches. You can have that Chrissy. Chrissy. Chris, you can have that Breezy. I don't think he was called. He wasn't calling himself Breezy back then. That's Breezy, some new shit. That's Untold story. Nobody could report that story because I make sure anything I report on here is shit that nobody got. That's what make that shit untold. Untold story, Chris Brown. Yeah, but I'm gonna just get back to the whoever that B2K member was. He like, yo, you can have her. I don't care. It's plenty. I ain't about to fight on no bitch. And that's in my notes. That's how he replied when he found that Chris Brown smashed that girl. This is an uncut show. It's uncut. After he smashed and fucked her to whatever he did with her. And he like, when the other guy from B2K found out, he like, I don't give a fuck. And they were still cool. They went out drinking, smoking, whatever hell they was doing back then. And they went on with the tour. The girl said, Chris, can I go on the next show? Chris was like, hell fucking no. The fuck? Like, once you a skeezer, you skis. You got skis. You got to get the hell off. You're not going to be traveling with me if you got skeezed. You know, I'm from the old school. We call them whole skeezers. Jump offs. Doorways. And I heard she was bad. She was pretty back for that time. So let's get into Chris Brown's accolades before we get into the video. So I want to congratulate Chris Brown for winning the 2026 iHeart iHeart Media Music Award. He won it. Best artist, best dancer, best songwriter. Now, bringing it all to date, because I only go cover what I was told to cover today. Bringing this show's only an hour. Bringing it all to date, 2026. Chris Brown has, hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Has written all his music. He is a songwriter, producer, a director. He do have another album coming out now. He have an album out now. He got a couple singles. He got a bunch of shit coming out. He had a couple of accusations, and he's suing a couple of people. So Chris is suing people. He won that lawsuit. He had another lawsuit. Only thing I'm gonna say about him and Rihanna, he brushed that shit off like it was nothing. Everybody moved on. Chris got kids. Rihanna got kids. Everybody moved on. I'm glad that happened without nothing bad happening to Chris Breezy. I'm gonna say something that I do respect by Jay-Z. It was rumors that Jay-Z, did a lot of shit, but nobody could fuck with Chris Brown's career. You notice that? It don't matter what he did. His career still stayed up. Y'all ain't noticed that about Chris Brown? Even in this situation with Rihanna and Rock Nation, his career did not drop. If anybody y'all didn't realize that, Chris Brown been the same Chris Brown since Running, the Chris Brown album. None of his celebrity didn't drop after the Rihanna and all the other shit he had going on. Peter tried to sue him because he had a fur coat. God damn. Like, motherfucker, he can't wear a fur coat. Peter had a $3 million lawsuit on Chris Brown because he wore a fur coat at the Grammys. Just a couple years back. Untold story. You niggas ain't know that. I like, you got Peter trying to sue you, motherfucker? God damn it. You must be the shit. You got Peter trying to sue you. This one, you know you made it. Move this mic out. So I try not to move it. This one, you know you made it. When you got Peter trying to sue your ass. You ain't nobody until Peter, the dog shit, the dog company. Like, they fight for animal rights. If they ain't trying to sue you, nigga, you ain't made it. So let's take from what Chris Brown started to now. Let's go. Let's look at it. I'm gonna walk y'all through this. So Chris Brown, definitely a world superstar. There's no audio. I'm gonna talk through it. This guy could dance. Keep in mind, he did not want to dance in the beginning. Boom, look at his moves. Bow. Go ahead, Chris. Go, Chris. Imagine this nigga. You just come off a tour and you go to sleep, and Chris Brown in no room taking your girl pussy. Look at this nigga. Look, bow. Look at Chris. I muted the sounds. I want to do something different there. Yeah, so he on tour. And your girl in the room, he saw her in the club. He slided your girlfriend his fucking number. She gave her his number. And you sleep in the room. Your ass drugged up on whatever Molly, whatever her Percocet, whatever you on. And then Chris Brown give her the business. Look at this. Bow. Go ahead, Chris. Dance on the hose. Okay. And keep in mind, your ass in the bed sleep. You don't know what the hell Chris doing. And then your girl walk up and she gotta tell you, baby, I just met Chris. You're like, what? I ain't talking about the B2K. I'm talking about your girlfriend, nigga. This picture of your girlfriend going. See all them chicks in the crowd. Most of them is bitches. I don't see that many niggas in the crowd. Say it's one of your bitches is in that crowd. Chris gonna tell you your bitch is coming home with me tonight. She's coming home with me. Look at Chris. Millions of dollars in the bank. I could dance, bitch. I look good. I smell good. I'm a blood. And you ain't nothing but home watching the kids. And your bitch is at my show watching me dance. Look at Chris. Like, I can't wait to get off the stage. Because in the hotel, I'm bringing one of these girls from the crowd to my hotel room. And what the fuck y'all gonna do? He's telling y'all that. What you gonna do when your bitch come home with me? Look at that. That's the after party right there. Look at him. But he's like, I'm going to slide in her ass. Ooh, I'm going to slide in that bitch ass like that. Ooh, Chris Brown. Look at it. Break it down, Breezy. Break it down. What y'all going to do if this nigga go home with your girl? You can't do shit. Because your girl shouldn't be at the no Chris Brown concert without you, nigga. Hey, I'm going to just tell y'all something. Don't get mad at me. That's just the game of all the shit. It's like your hold on, I gotta turn this off. It's like It's like your girl or your wife going to a Key Sweat or Tank concert. What you think gonna happen if she's there by herself and Tank said, "I like you way you move, girl"? What you think is gonna happen if your girl there with Tank? Nigga, what you think if your girl was there with Tank? Nigga, hey, number one, I'm talking about your girl, nigga. We ain't talking about my girl. I'm talking to the people that's watching the show. I'm looking at the camera. Your girl at a Tank concert or Key Sweat concert. Or my man, Chris Breezy. And they actually, one of these super mega stars, actually give your girl the attention that you ain't giving her. What you think's gonna happen? I'm trying to save marriages. I'm trying to save people's self-esteem. So I'm gonna tell you, what if it was your girl, nigga, or your wife? I'm gonna say he can have her. Because if she out there fucking that nigga, or that nigga, or that nigga, she ain't my motherfucking girl. And that's my mentality from day one. If my bitch, any of my bitches fucking you, that mean that bitch ain't my bitch. You don't beat up no nigga. You don't lose no relationships. You don't pull out no gun. You don't do none of that shit. Because guess what? There's mad bitches out here. And you think about it. If 9 out of 10, if your bitch cheating on you, you cheated on that bitch. So I cheated on all my bitches. Ain't too many bitches I didn't cheat on. And so when it came back to me, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that. All right. Okay. You got that, OJ. You got that, OJ. But you learn from the shit. You learn how to be better at whatever you do. And you learn not to pit your bitch in certain environments. You know what I mean? Like my girl, my bitch ain't going to no motherfucking shit like that without me. But then if you really know, just let me stop it. The bitch could go. Because if you trust you trust the queen, everybody ain't the queen though. Because I got my homie, he got a girl that be beating his ass. Bow! Beating him. I said, damn, she just punch you in your shit. I don't hit no girls. Now, Chris Brown wasn't going for that shit with Rihanna. Because I got to say, I'm sorry. Rihanna was just slapping the shit out of Chris Brown. Pow, pow. Bitch, blette you, blette man. And Chris got tired of that shit. See, people left the part of that Rihanna was whooping his ass first. You was told not to speak on that. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking right. But I want everybody to know Chris Brown wasn't totally wrong with whatever happened with him and Rihanna. I'm going to take up for Chris Breezy. Too cheesy. Chris Brown was getting his ass whipped first. He got tired of it. He said, nigga, I got an anger problem. I went to therapy, bitch, when I was 12. And you was slapping me because you from Barbados? No, bitch. Ow. He said, bitch, we both going to have bruises. Now, you don't know. Rihanna scratched that nigga up, scratched him, cut him, all kinds of shit. Y'all don't know about that part. Y'all only know about Chris Brown whipping her ass. Y'all don't know about her fucking him up. She told that nigga, you think you dancing, bitch? I'm gonna make sure all your legs is broke, mother body man. You fucking body man. This is a true story. I'm making this. I will never make nothing up. But what you ladies and niggas don't understand, Chris Brown got his ass whipped first. His ass got whooped first from Rihanna. He did not put his hands on Rihanna first. So y'all don't know that. No man should hit a woman. No woman should hit a man. That shit go both ways. So you mean to tell me Chris was get his ass whooped every day by Rihanna? Because the bitch owe her some money? Bitch better have my money. That's the time she was whooping his ass. Y'all know that. Go look at the years that song came out. Her manager stole all her money, or her assistant, whoever the fuck that was. And Chris Brown had a weird ass whooping, but Chris said no more. Because she didn't know that Chris Brown had an anger problem in the beginning. That nigga said, bitch, you don't know what I've been through in Virginia. I ain't making this shit up. Rihanna hit Chris Brown first. It don't make, I agree, a man shouldn't hit a woman, but you do know a man can snap. So I'm going to end it on this note, and we're going to get out of here. I'm going to say this one more time only. God is good, and anybody want a Cx1DJs, we do things different jacket. It's $150. We got all colors, all sizes. The t-shirts is $55. Make sure you support us. The Cash App information is right there below on the runner. It's $sign Cx1DJs Coalition LLC. Tomorrow, guess who we got on here? 8 o'clock. This show don't stop. March 28th, Sunday, tomorrow, 8 p.m., we got Ice Spice, Untold Story on Ice Spice. And shout out to her people in Universal that approved this shit. God is good. I'm gonna tell you, these artists be approving us to do the show like 2 days before we do it. I'm like, damn, nigga, I ain't got no time to promote it. Damn. They're like, nigga, you want to do the show? Like, do you want to do it or not? Yeah, I'll take it. We'll fucking take it. Shit, I be happen to have only 2 days to promote. And some of my team, they been living their life. We living our best life. We don't got time to promote your shit, nigga. We living our best life. That's what my niggas be saying behind the scene. We don't got time to promote your shit, nigga. We living our best life. I could tell. But soon as the money start coming in, I'm going to sing the same shit. Nigga, I'm living my best life. You did not promote my shit, nigga. I can't wait to sing that to them niggas. Who you talking about? I'm talking about any nigga that claim they my nigga, they ain't promote my shit. I can't wait to sing that to you. I can't wait to sing that to you niggas. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Ice Spice, 8 p.m. Cx1DJs. We do things different podcasts. Shout out to all the record companies. Shout out to my PR. Let me shout out my team real quick before I get out of here. Shout out to Jones Graphics, that I sponsor Jones Graphics t-shirt printing. Shout out to Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartMedia, Apple Podcasts, Facebook. Shout out to everybody in Facebook. Shout out to Facebook, Meta. They've been looking out for me. We've been playing music. They're like, yo, nigga, you rocking over there. We ain't gonna take your shit down. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to who else? All my distributors that distribute my podcast. And big shout out to my coach, Chad from iHeartMedia and 123 Media Group. Oh shit, I'm gonna look that up. 123 Media. Nigga, please. That nigga ain't fucking with nobody unless they got the bag. Shout out to Troy Wallace, my PR, Julia Simmons, my producer, Punkin Foot the Penny Girl, my beautiful chocolate bunny. Shout out to Shawnee B for checking in. Shout out to T-Cap. Shout out to DJ Money. Shout out to Con, U.S. Army that checked in today. Shout out to the whole U.S. Army, soldiers on deck. Shout out to everybody from the U.S. Army that bought a shirt today that supported the Cx1DJs podcast. You niggas from Cx1DJs, y'all got to get your bread up. U.S. Army brought 10 jackets. Y'all, we ain't about to compete. Yeah, I want y'all to compete, please. Nigga. We need all the support. If anybody trying to get on the Cx1DJ podcast, email Julia Simmons. It's juliasimmons646@gmail.com. It's no shortcut. You can't call me. I don't do the booking. All I do is the hosting. I don't do no booking. This shit is out of my hands. I have a team. I don't do none of that shit. Butterrock, ain't just your shit. No, nigga, I sold it to them. You sold it? Yeah. You niggas don't want to support. I got to sell it to people that got the money to push this shit. How you think I got all this shit? I sold it to another motherfucker with bread because you niggas don't support me. And I mean it. Niggas don't support. Why you being racist? Niggas don't support niggas. White people support niggas. And that's so sad. But it is true. And we need to change that culture because why we can't support each other? Why I got to beg you to buy a shirt and a jacket? And the white people say, slip. They swipe their card. Click. How many jackets you got? We support you. Clip. Like, what? They got a job. They got the same kind of job you niggas got. You know, everybody works for a salary, and no one's here for free. Even I work for a salary. We all work, and I still support myself. I'm going to say this before we get out of here. You artists and DJs. I got to say, Chris Breezy, I got to say this before I get out of here. I be seeing DJs steal my formula. Bro, if you're going to steal what I'm doing and try to copy my podcast or the way I got my shit set up, please do it elegantly. I see a nigga trying to do the same shit I'm doing. They got the goddamn StreamYard logo on the top. Nigga, pay for your goddamn software. Why the fuck do you got the StreamYard logo on the top? That shit look goofy as fuck. I don't even use StreamYard. That's some corny shit. That's like 5 years ago. So if y'all gonna use software, if you're gonna use StreamYard, nigga yard, dick yard, bitch yard, make sure you pay for the software so the logo don't be sitting on the top. That shit look goofy as fuck. It look like you a broke nigga. 10-4. I just want to give that opinion out to anybody who want to try to do what I'm doing, but you ain't doing it right. We pay for all our software over here. Thousands of dollars over here. We don't do that cheap shit. Well, you could get the free version for free, but the logo be on the top. Nigga, please. Spend some fucking money. Stop being cheap. I went to this nigga that was biting off my shit. That nigga got the StreamYard, yo. Number one, for you nigga that's trying to look like had a run there with the address and your name and at and all that bullshit. Let me tell you something. This shit costs money. So if you're a broke nigga, you're not gonna compete with me if you ain't ready to spend no money on your shit. The way the shit look, the internet, the producers, nigga, that shit costs money. The broke nigga, if you want to go, I ain't gonna say you don't got no money. But if you want to bite off a nigga that got money, you better have that shit look like they shit. I'm all for if I go and say, all right, that nigga bit off me, but his shit look dope. All right, I'll give you that. I don't want to go to no hating ass biter and they got the fucking logo of the software because they don't want to buy they want to have the free version. They don't want to pay for the shit. Nigga, I'm gonna clown you. This platform I got, I will clown you, nigga. I will say your name. If I'm gonna give you 30 days to change that shit. I'm gonna clown you, your company, your affiliates, all y'all ain't nigga. The niggas that told you about my podcast to bite off me, I'm gonna clown all you dusty niggas. You niggas dusty. Nigga, you disrespectful. How you gonna bite off me and you ain't even paying for the damn software? Nigga, please. That's the disgrace of streaming, bitch. I don't know. If I ever see Drewski or one of them other big podcasters with some free ass software, I'm gonna clown the shit at them. Get in your bag. If you want to be like somebody and you want to copy them and you trying to be better because you got a whole bunch of motherfuckers behind you, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It don't take a whole bunch of motherfuckers behind you. It take a 1 or 2 or 3 motherfuckers behind you that's willing to spend a bag. This shit costs money. And nobody behind you willing to invest in the team, then you better do it by yourself and you keep all the fucking money. Why the nigga got all the money? Because I spend all the goddamn money. This shit ain't free. I'm going to tell you what's free. Ideas is free. Pussy is free. Business ain't free. Don't ever forget that. Repeat that again so I can steal it. Ideas is free. Pussy is free. Business is not free. Y'all can steal that shit and flip it in how you want to do it. Cx1DJs. We do these different podcasts. We out of here. Tomorrow, Ice Spice, 8 p.m. You think you the shit? Pfft, bitch, I'm the fart. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love.